We are not taking any angles for space.
생각하면서 게임합시다. 화이팅! 이길 수 있어.
We can win. Just keep your hands in the game. Come on, let's go.
Did you hear they debated us? We got on the bus, it's this big 40-seater bus. We're like, yeah, now we're traveling in style. And then he's like, okay, everyone out of the bus, your real bus is coming. And then we get out and it's a 20-person bus.
It's the same one as last time, right?
Yeah.
But we had like a taste.
Oh, yeah, you showed us the highlight.
A taste of the highlight, the luxury of that.
I got mine today. I got mine today. I Valiant shit right now.
45 seconds, okay?
Coming into this week, we have two games. The first one against New York, another strong team that we did manage to defeat last season in the Stage 4 finals to claim that title. They're still looking like a strong team and a formidable opponent. So, we just have to go into today's match and expect, we have to bring our A game. Otherwise, they'll definitely look to punish us on our mistakes.
But it's time to meet their opponent, ladies and gentlemen. Wings out for the Los Angeles Valiant. In the Overwatch League, guy's got an incredibly cool head on his shoulder. And look at that, bringing up the rear, it's Custer. And the Valiant have had some tough matchups here. I can already see Custer mouthing off down there on the stage, very loud, already rallying the troops. It's time to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get out of the gates here on Nepal. Now the NYXL have to go in because they've lost control. That's the rally. Fate gets Earthshattered, huge one. Custer knocked to the ground. I think it was a full team Earthshattered there. The Valiant somehow still managed to survive through it, and they're going to push on. I cannot believe they get back on their feet after that one. It's all green in the kill feed, and 1-0 on the map. Unbelievable stuff. The Valiant play safe. They allow the NYXL to take control of the point, but the fight, it's far from done. Meko trying to commit to this point, but he has a Discord orb. Iziaki just sits back, lazily tosses orbs in his general direction. Full hold here for the Valiant as they catch things out. NYXL being sent packing in map 1.
근데 아쉬워요. 약간
Nice. Good round.
갑자기 한 명씩 막 타다당 터지고 누군가 위험해.
Who needed a jug of peanuts?
그거에 대한 이유를
At what point is the player like, yeah, and you know what I wish I had right now?
Now the NYXL can come forward. They have a sound barrier. They have a graviton surge. The Valiant are missing Fate and KSF, and it's all gone wrong for Los Angeles. Oh man, that was fast.
Yeah, NYXL really dominated the Valiant there on map number 2.
잘 싸우고 있어.
But right now we're doing a really good job of holding ourselves back when we need to and fighting at the right moments. Okay.
아까 할리우드 때 보면은 우리가 그냥 밀고 들어갔더니 상대방 계속 빠져주지.
So in Hollywood, everyone must have noticed when we try to go in, and they all just like continually back out, right? Everyone should have felt that.
기억나?
Remember, right?
그러니까 그거 최대한 이용하면서 우리 스킬 아껴놓은 다음에 걔네가 싸우고 싶어하는 위치에서 분명히 버티고 있을 거란 말이야. 그때 자원 소비를
So
해.
basically, don't use our abilities or ultimates in those moments. Hold off onto them, and then in the moments where they're trying to hold off using their ultimates and their abilities, that's where we should pour our resources
We
into.
can
Okay?
win. Today we can win. Today we can win. Okay? Today we can win.
3, 2, 1.
Valiant!
Don't see any room to work whatsoever. 9 seconds remain, but the NYXL one by one are being cut off at the knees. Jonah gets run down. And that looks textbook. Fate is low. Harmony Orb barely keeping him alive. Minefield over the point. Fate falls. Nene walks straight into a mine and gets blown up as well. Self-destruct. Meko gets the job done. This series ain't over yet. This match has great significance, not only in terms of the rivalry, but again, like you said, Matt, in order to find those playoffs. Let's start things off here. And around the corner, Kariv is hiding. Getting staggered here means he won't be able to return to the fight. Round number 1, New York. But it's 96%. The Valiant, despite missing their bastion of durability, still have to come forward. Custer trying to keep the dream alive. He has a sound barrier if he can stay alive long enough, but he's forced off the point. Sound barrier, he can't use it. And a grueling fight back at fair. We'll see the NYXL once again rise to the top.
나는 두 세트까지가 지금 두 판을 했는데 항저우랑 뉴욕이랑 들리는 얘기로는 항저우랑 뉴욕이 지금 스크림 성적이 제일 좋다고 들었어.
So far we played against two teams, Spark and Excelsior. I mean, so far Moon's heard from the grapevine those two teams have been doing really well doing scrims.
근데 두 번 다 우리가 이길 수 있었거든.
But the thing is, both times we were this close to winning. against those two teams?
첫 번째는 우리가 얼마나 잘하는지를 판가름을 못해서 나도 사실은 좀 판가름이 안 됐었는데
At first, Moon was kind of. It was hard for the coaching staff to kind of see how good we were because it was suddenly a surge of, improvement that we didn't really expect.
근데 뉴욕점은 예상이 됐거든. 우리가 이길 수 있을 거라고.
But Moon was able to predict that we had a really good shot at winning.
이런 부분들 확실하게 수정해서 이번 주 일요일에 있는 경기는 진짜 좀 압도적으로 이겼으면 좋겠다.
Moon really hopes that we can take the time to, pick up our bearings and deal with whatever deficiencies or mistakes we make, reduce those, and hopefully we can have a overwhelming victory on Sunday at the very least.
계속 얘기하는 거지만 이길 수 있을 때 이겨야 돼.
And Moon's been saying this a lot on game days, but he's gonna say it again: is that we need to take the wins when we can.
고생했어 다들.
Thank you, everyone.
We can do better. Yes, fighting. Let's go.
Interview first.
Alright, so today, playing the Toronto Defiant, for us, this is coming off of a very close loss to the New York Excelsior on Friday. So what it meant is we had to get home Friday night, rest up, make sure Saturday we came in with a clear plan of what to do, review, practice, and make sure that we were prepared for them today. I think they have some great talent on that team, and it's going to be dangerous for us coming into the match. So as long as we stick to the game plan that we reviewed, I think it'll be a pretty good game.
He's taken down by Envy, self-destruct, and now Envy can go straight for Izayaki in the back line. There's no one that's going to come and save him. Envy more than happy to oblige. Another attempt here, Agilities are keeping this one going, but time is up. And a crucial mistake in communication and alt economy cost the Valiant map 1. Space, desuited, drops onto the point, keeps the stall for a little bit longer. Kareem doesn't even see interested in trying. He knows the Valiants have done their dash on the attack, and you've got to be happy with that if you're Toronto. Now, your win condition is clearly defined. About as good as you can hope for. Self-destruct claims aid. There'll be no one really else left from the Defiant after the fallout here. Izayaki, headshot after headshot, finish on Roki. And Hollywood results in a draw.
제가 한번 할게요. 지금
So down to real quick.
저희 팀이 하고 있는 게 그러니까 말 그대로 지금 제로 플레이예요. 상대 팀이 무엇을 가지고 있고 어떤 걸 노리고 하고 상대 팀이 어떤 식으로 플레이를 하고 이런 거에 대한 대안 자체가 없고 지금은 게임을 하는데 그냥 말 그대로 우리가 그냥 가지고 있는 거 막 쓰면서 게임을 하고 있을 뿐이에요. 지금.
So right now we have zero play. We're not keeping in mind what they have and based on what they have, what they're trying to do. What we're doing is basically throwing everything what we have in a fight and then seeing what happens afterwards. There's no pre-planning, there's no anticipation, there's no nothing.
추가하자면 페이트 혼자 못해 이거.
Just to add, Fate can't do all this by himself.
나중에 게임 들어가서 상대 팀이 가지고 있는 것 노림수에 맞춰가지고 우리 팀 진영도 맞춰갖고 짜보고 그런 식으로 게임을 진행해줬으면 좋겠고.
And Dongsu hopes that when we get on stage, we gotta on stage talk to each other, thinking about what they want to do, what they're trying to achieve, and then position ourselves accordingly to either use that to our advantage or prevent them from doing that.
그리고 지금 플랜도 부족한데 우리 팀이 지금 자리 잡는 것도 그렇고 전장 주도권도 다 상대방한테 내주고 있는 상태라서 되게 불리하게
Right
게임이
now,
진행되고 있는 상태예요.
Without the plans, right now we're giving up all the space, all the initiative, all the battlefield spacing initiative. We're all just giving it to them for free. We're not taking any angles. We're not taking any angles for space.
준비하고 생각하면서 게임합시다. 화이팅! 이길 수 있어.
We can win. Just keep your hands in the game. Come on, let's go.
They're using all the support ultimates. Izayaki has a chance to use that transcendence if required. He wants to hold it just in case, save it for the next round. Pops it at the end, and the Valiant get over the line. Coalescence out from the point, that helps take down Agilities. No shield can protect you from the damage that Aid is dealing right now, and healing at the same time to his teammates. Multi-purpose, Kareem takes himself down with his own right click, and it's a disaster for the Valiant. The Transcendence now in space, Yell be healthy for the time being, but Izayaki eventually has to come out of the Iris, and he does in the worst way possible. The Defiant. What an attacking rush! Wait, they can take it to map 5 if they do that, but yeah, they walk in and they just get run over the top of. Getting it done on overtime is an option for them. Look in the corner, Kareem is waiting, but he's too late, too little! And the Toronto Defiant will take map number 3. This means the Valiant cannot win this series. We have one more map because differential is important.
오늘 끝까지 너네 6명은 뭘 잘못하고 있는지, 뭘 잘하고 있는지를 몰랐어. 플레이에 있어서.
The 6 players that went on stage today, until the end of the match, nobody seemed to know what we were doing right or what we were doing wrong.
제발 부탁이니까 좀 반성 좀 하고 화요일부터는 또 다시 열심히 해서 다음 경기들부터는 좀 이겼으면 좋겠다.
So please take the time to kind of reflect, and hopefully starting Tuesday we can come back to practice and take the next match.
지금 누가 문제고 이게 아니야. 본인들이 못해 너무 다.
This is not, our problems do not lie in an individual. It lies in everybody.
After our first 2 weeks, 0-3 is definitely not the record we expected to have. Looking ahead to this week, I'm confident our team is going to take on whatever challenges Vancouver and Guangzhou have for us.